Today at the City Club of Cleveland, we are listening to, stay with us, Nancy. We are listening to a special program featuring Nancy Chen, Regional Administrator of the Women's Bureau of the U.S. Department of Labor. We will return to our speaker in a minute for the traditional City Club questions. We encourage you to formulate your questions for our speaker now and remind you that your questions should be brief and to the point. We welcome you to this City Club special forum. Our greetings go to those present in this room, especially those who are guests. We hope that you will join the City Club and become active in our ongoing civic dialogue. Tomorrow, September 4th, the City Club will welcome Dr. Lester Lefton, President of Kent State University, to our regular Friday City Club forum. He will discuss college access and affordability, misperceptions, misinformation, and missed opportunities. Next Friday, September 11th, the City Club will host the Anisfield Wolf Book Award winner, Annette Gordon-Reed, author of The Hemmingses of Monticello. Please refer to the back page of your printed program for more information on upcoming forums. If you wish to make reservations or order a CD or DVD of today's program, please call 1-888-223-6786 or 216-621-0082. We're pleased today to welcome guests at a table hosted by Hard-Hatted Women. Actually, I think they have two tables here today. Thank you very much. And Margaret Wong has a table with us today. Thank you for joining us. And also Legal Aid is here, and Medical Mutual, I think, is here. Now we would like to return to our speaker for our traditional City Club question and answer period. We welcome questions from everyone, including guests. Holding the microphones today are our special program co-chairs, Ellie Sullivan and Mike Kallstrom. Okay, so we're ready for the first question, please.
First question for you is this. USA Today had an article recently that's talking about the emphasis of a demand for jobs with associate degrees. And through your speech, you talked about we anticipate a labor shortage with the retirement of baby boomers. What are some of the grants and stuff that are available for as training people to get jobs as far as associate's degrees? I know the current administration, the Obama administration, is putting emphasis on people getting at least 1 year or 18 months more of education beyond high school. And how do you, not necessarily from a women's perspective, but how is the U.S. Department of Labor, what type of support can they have to give people in that area?
That's a very good question, and education is very important. In fact, President Obama places a very important focus on the community colleges because he believes that community colleges is where that you can train people, in fact, train people to do some very practical, immediate, certain occupations. I have to tell you, I'm not familiar with all the grants available, but if you go to the whitehouse.gov, that's the website that White House has, that it actually has all the listing of where you can look for grants. The Department of Labor does provide grants for training, employment, job training. In fact, the Department of Grant has some of the competitive grants, over $500 million of grants for job employment, for training, for jobs training in the green jobs area, in the green job industries. And if you're interested, please go up to the www.dol.gov, and you will find all the grants information.
My name's Patty Quinones, and I am self-employed, owner of a small business, and I'm obviously the CEO, so I think I'm hot, just as some of these other ones. Thank you so much for being here. I'm also part of a volunteer group called Latina Inc., leading and advocating together in new arenas, and it's a group of professional Latinas for professional Latinas. Being a baby boomer, I've seen the statistics go up this much, and it's unacceptable to me. So how can our group, Latina Inc., who's here for the greater Cleveland community, become better involved to have those numbers be equal? Thank you.
Thank you. Well, first I want to say not only you are hot, Latinas are hot. Our Secretary of Labor is a Latina, and I have a lot of friends in Chicago are Latinas. Well, how can we help, and how can your group help yourself? I think I want to quote some of the people who contributed the discussion this morning is about mentoring. You know, not only that the people there talk about mentoring, Catalysts talk about mentoring. A lot of organizations, because the Catalysts found that women, particularly women of color, said that lack of mentoring is one of the most severe barriers preventing them from advancement. And so for you as a successful entrepreneur, you can help young Latinas. In the Latino community in particular, both Latinos and Latinas, I would say education is very important. Make sure that they finish high school. Make sure, encourage they go to either the community colleges or four-year college, because, as I said, education is key to prosperity, and we got to do that.
My name is Rita Singh, and I am a founder of two companies, S&A Consulting Group and Mirage International. I relate one thing with you, that I also came to this country 29 years back with a little suitcase and $1 in my hand with the dream. What I want to know is, in Ohio, your bio says you direct and develop programs. What are those programs in existence right now in our state? If you can shed some light on that.
Okay, that's a very good question, and gives me an opportunity to talk a little bit about our programs, and I didn't want to go longer than 30 minutes in my speech. We had several programs in Ohio. One is called Baby Boomer in Transition, and that was done 3 years ago. It was based in Columbus. We work with Ohio State University. We work at Delaware Career Center. We work with then the Treasurer's Office, and we work with a woman entrepreneur who helped us coordinate the project. And what we do is that we recruited women who were baby boomers, who were thinking about transition, either thinking about continuing to work or to retool themselves. We got them together. We held a listening session to ask, what do you want this program to be like? What kind of training that do you need to help you? They told us they want to refresh their skills either in computer, in resume writing, in, say, just a basic interviewing skills, communications, work-life balance. And we work with a well-known management training company called Lee Heck Harrison. Some of you may know. They have this program called What's Next. Actually, that was created actually to help to train executives, to help executives easing into retirement. But we asked them to help out. So Lee Heck Harrison used that concept and prepare material to help women to plan, to map out what they want to do. And then these women attended the courses that we prepared for them, and then in the end they came back once, for assessment and for further continuation of their education and training. The project went on for 2 years. It was very successful. Women really told us that the program changed their lives. They changed it. Some of them stayed on their job, but felt better and using the skill they learned to get promoted. One woman, in fact, she was an Asian woman, her son was killed in Iraq, and she was really depressed. When she found out about this program, she joined the program, and at the end of the program, she really transformed herself. She dressed better, she looked better, and most importantly, one of the little things that we wouldn't have thought about, she said she was afraid of driving. She lived in Dayton, and she had to drive to Columbus for these classes.